All right, guys. Hey, welcome to an episode of Mike's Garage and Things. Today, we're gonna replace the headlights to the Dodge. So, you can go back, check out some videos I got, how to replace the tail light, how to replace the mirror. This is a camping rig. It gets kind of messed up. It is what it is. So, just like those videos, we're gonna go step by step and we're gonna go through how to replace it, what tools I use, what tools you can use if you don't have power tools. I'm gonna use my power tools. But yeah, we'll go right through all that and it's gonna be step by step. I'm gonna do one side step by step and then I'll just do a time lapse on the other side and we'll go through the fit and finish of it. So hope you enjoy it, guys. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe, and here we go. Okay, guys, so we got the Dodge open. I'm gonna try to focus here. Light's coming, it's kind of weird. So anyway, when you open up the hood and you come under here, on the inside you got this bracket. You got two 10mm bolts here. It also accepts a torque wrench. I'm gonna go ahead and use my 10, but just like the tail lights, if you remember, there's these little like lock nubs on the back side of the tail light. On the headlights here, guys, you got one lock piece, but if you look inside here, let's see if you can get a picture. There it is. All right, so that's a little 10mm down on the back side, which means we're gonna have to remove this fender liner to get to that, and check the new headlights out, make sure they're good to go. But they come with a little replacement plastic piece. So if you guys know anything about Dodge, or if you have a Dodge, you know these pieces always break, so it's nice to get a new one. All right, guys. So also when we remove the headlights, there's a headlight connector here, and then we have one in the back that we'll get to when it comes out, and it's for this side bulb right here. So we'll go ahead and get that out, and we're gonna go ahead, when we remove that, I'm gonna use a plastic glove, and I'm just gonna wrap the bulb. You don't wanna touch those with your bare hands, guys. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my power tools. I'm gonna use a 10mm socket to remove that, and I'm gonna use an 8mm to remove the fender liner, and I think there's a 10mm under there too. But go ahead and get to that. All right, guys. So I hope you guys can all see this. So I'm gonna remove these 8mm that are right here for the fender liner. Alright, so that's done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and remove the front. Alright, reach in here and disconnect the first connector that I can see. Guys, so remember, don't touch the bulb. I'm gonna go ahead, put it in plastic gloves so that I don't get no hand oils on it. Put it in a safe place so it doesn't get broken. Headlight should just pull out. Remember, there's a, oh gosh, we got the little plastic clip in there that holds this all. I like to use a plastic pry bar just so that way I don't mess up the paint. Comes right out. If you guys don't have these are really cool. You can get these at like Harbor Freight. They're real cheap. They come in a set for removing door panels, body clips, and things like that, so you don't mar up plastic moldings or ruin the paint. All right, so this is gonna come out. Now there's another connector, and it's hidden in the back, guys. So it's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect this one real quick. Now, there's 2 pins on the sides. They have to be disconnected. All right, they get pushed in. I'm disconnected. The headlight is now out. Okay. I'm going to remove the old push connector, so I got a new one. So I'm going to use a small pair of dikes, guys, to remove this guy. My plastic crowbar, I'm just going to push this through the hole. Just like that, comes out the bottom. Not a problem. So you guys know, so these are called dikes. They're basically, these are small dikes. They come in different size, but these are basically heavy duty scissors, for lack of better description, but they work great when you don't want to try to finagle these out. So these clips, they got little, see if this focuses. Hopefully this focuses. But these clips, they have little fins on them that when you push them in there, they don't want to come back out. So just cut it off. All right, guys. We got the new headlight right here. Pull the seals off. That protects the inside getting dirty and getting contaminated when it was in shipping. I take this blinker bulb out. So this is the new assembly for the blinker bulb. I'm going to take the old assembly out, which is easy to tell apart. Mine's original equipment. So easy to tell apart outside. One's got a bulb, one doesn't. This one's brown. Oh, sorry guys. This one's brown, this one's black. Alright guys, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this bulb. I put on a pair of gloves so that way I don't get oils and stuff on it. These kinds of bulbs, it doesn't really matter. They typically, Air Force, these bulbs typically don't get hot enough, but it's just good practice to do this anyway. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to remove this bulb, pull straight out. I'm going to go ahead and insert it into the new one. Now, some people might ask, hey Mike, why'd you move the bulb over and use the connector? Well, short answer is that this is the connector that came with the headlight. So I'm going to use this connector since it came with the headlight. Long answer is that there's a seal on here, and the old seal is obviously been used. It's old, it's brittle, and this one's going to have a little bit better of a fit. So I'm going to go ahead and use the one that came with the headlight. Snug. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to install the headlight. Now the headlight, guys, the headlight did not come with a new piece, because this kind of bulb, I hope you guys can see this, this kind of bulb does not disconnect from the connector itself. This kind of bulb here is actually, it burns extremely hot. It's all one piece, so if you buy replacement bulbs, you'll buy the whole connector. So we're going to go ahead and reinstall this one. Alright. Always check for a good fit, guys. So so always check for a good fit. The seal actually stuck on the old headlights, so double check that. Make sure you don't get the seal stuck. Make sure you always check for a good fit. These will be a snug fit. They should not rattle. So let's try that again. Much better. All right. We got our bolts installed. We got the plastic clip removed, so this will go ahead and slide in there. We're going to install the first connector, which is to the blinker. And you'll hear it click. And that's when you know you're in there good. All right. Back. On the headlight itself, the little snap clip will go into the hole, okay? And then there's a little tab right here in the left upper corner, right? Where you're on the inside edge, and there's gonna be a guide hole. So that goes in there, and that will help you line everything up. So, go ahead. Line that up. And in the hole, make sure the pin knows where it's supposed to be. Push it straight back. Now you'll hear a click. That means you're where you're supposed to be. The headlight is secured in there. And we're going to go ahead and bolt everything back up. Again, you can use hand tools. I'm going to use my power tools just because it's a little bit faster and more convenient. Always start your nuts by hand, guys, so you don't cross-thread anything. There you guys. And the last thing to do is go ahead and remove the plastic. And then check your lights. Headlights on. Okay, so we got our side markers on, our headlights on. Go ahead and hit the high beams. High beams work. I can see it from here. Not too bad. All right, guys, so you replace the headlights. I'm gonna repeat the exact same process on the other side. I'm gonna go ahead and put the 8mm bolts for the fender liner back in there, but I'm gonna do everything else in time lapse. Guys, well, there's the finished product. Looks pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, later.